You cannot fix a mistake if you believe it never happened. If you think you never made a mistake, how can you fix that? How can you fix a mistake when you believe it never happened? It's impossible. And when you're on top, when you're above everybody else, you cannot listen to the people that are below you. If everybody are saying below you that you never missed weight, the scale was faulty, the commission was at fault, the scale had a problem, that they should start implementing the analog scales. And if you listen to those, that's fine. But when you repeat them, you're bringing yourself to their level. You're above everybody else. They're below you. You cannot listen to them. But if you listen to them, that's fine. But if you repeat what they're saying and you believe it, then you put yourself down, and that is not good. That is what I'm talking about when I'm saying you cannot fix a mistake that you believe never happened. And I'm talking about Charles Oliveira, of course, missing weight for his last fight. Because there's this thing that we believe in sometimes, where things are just too good to be true. When we're getting a card like this, we look at it and go, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Something's gonna happen. So far, nothing's happened yet. Nobody's pulled out. Nobody's injured. The weight cut's been going good. There's no issues so far. And even if the fights continue, even if Charles makes weight, even if everybody comes in good and healthy, and even if we're already in the event, the fight itself could, and I'm hoping it doesn't, it could play out as we're not expecting, in a bad way. Charles Oliveira can immediately come out of that fight, throw a crane kick, snap his leg, or extend his leg, then compromise his leg. Like, that really could happen. Now, we're not hoping that would happen, but we believe that this card is too good to be true, but we're not hoping for that to happen. And I'm giving you guys an idea of how possible that this fight is too good to be true. Because this card, not this fight, this card is good. But is this fight too good to be true? And I'm gonna answer that question with this. You cannot fix a mistake if you believe it never happened. I am not saying Charles misses weight. I'm not hoping for that to happen. In fact, I'm hoping everybody makes weight. I'm not saying Charles is gonna miss weight. I do hope he makes weight. But if you start to listen, if you start to say what everybody is saying, that it wasn't Charles' fault, he's still the champion has a name, and his name is Charles Oliveira, that's a lie. You're lying. If you're Pinocchio, your nose would be as long as my... And Charles said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that the Charles has a name and his name is Charles Oliveira. Charles said that. Charles, after beating Gagey, told everybody in the arena that came to see Gagey, that were supporting Gagey, some of them, he told everybody that the champion has a name and his name is Charles Oliveira. He lied to them. He fooled everybody, and we swallowed it like... And I don't know why. I don't know why we say that Charles Oliveira is the champion. You know he's not the champion. You're lying. You will never hear coming from my mouth that Charles Oliveira is the champion. I wouldn't just be stupid. I would be deluded. I'm not that. Charles Oliveira is not the champion. But we got that from Charles. Now, Charles said that because he believed the commission took his belt. That the scale had an issue, that it wasn't his fault. His whole team and himself believed that they got an hour and they did make weight. They did lose the half a pound, but for some reason the scale says the opposite. Charles said that, and that is Charles believing that he never missed weight, that the mistake wasn't real. I haven't seen Charles in anything, in any interview, in any piece that he's done, that he's found a way to fix that issue. He's found a way to solve that problem, that I found this new technique to make weight. I never seen him do that. Now, I don't know if I missed it. I don't know if I did and I forgot. Please correct me, but I never seen anything from Charles going, I fixed that problem and we're good. I've never seen him do that. And history does tend to repeat itself unless you learn from it. Now, once again, I am not saying Charles is gonna miss weight. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that you cannot fix a mistake that you believe you never made. That's just what it is. It is impossible to fix a mistake that you believe you never made. That's all there is to it. But good luck. I hope Charles makes weight. I hope the fight does play out. But all I'm saying is that do not get surprised if Charles misses weight. Do not get surprised. I'm hoping he doesn't. But just don't get surprised. And come back to my video. Comment, you were right. You were right that the history does have a tendency to repeat itself. Just don't get surprised.